In today's video, we're really going to zoom out on Bitcoin to find out, are we already too late? Are we still early, or have we already reached the top, and should we actually be selling at the moment, or what is the market situation? Guys, we're going to find out exactly where we are in the markets. So if you want to find out more, watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe, and welcome back to B4Crypto. Yes, if we're going to go over to the crypto bubbles, yes, maybe your portfolio does look like that, and this is quite shocking and quite alarming, but guys, we really need to focus why we are here and what can we expect in the history. Are we early, or is this only the beginning of a major parabolic run? And that's where we're going to look at the charts, because yes, these are the weekly bubbles and some of your altcoins are really getting destroyed. But guys, I'm going to take you all of this pain because we really need to focus on where we are in the markets. So let's go over to the first chart, and yes guys, this is the weekly chart of Bitcoin, and we've been talking about the symmetrical triangle and this major manipulation phase exactly here. Because yes, if you would have watched my previous videos all the way down here, where I told you before the Bitcoin halving that we could expect this major sideways move and that the maximum pain isn't going to be a major dump, because the institutions, they don't want you to load up on Bitcoin at these major discounts. So yes, the whales and also the major institutions are manipulating the price movement of Bitcoin sideways, and we're seeing this major consolidation. Because if we're going to zoom out on the weekly chart, then we can see that we have seen this before exactly here. We formed the bottom for Bitcoin round about the $16,000 level. And yes guys, I've been starting my channel round about these levels where I told you we are so close to the bottom. So dollar cost average exactly here. So yes guys, if you didn't see all of these videos that I've been recording, please subscribe to my channel. This really helps the algorithm. So yes, ultimately we saw this major pump from the bottom, and then we saw this major consolidation phase. Yes, we also had the small consolidation phase, and exactly in these major accumulation phases, yes, these are the accumulation phases of the whales and also the major institutions which are driving the price of Bitcoin up. Then a lot of people get extremely bearish, sell the Bitcoin exactly here because they expect that the price movement goes even lower. No, we're seeing this consolidation and the price movement pumps back up, and we are seeing these major accumulation phases from the whales. And we saw it before exactly here where we had this long sideways move, and a lot of people got extremely bearish because yes, we've been moving sideways for nearly 7 months exactly within this time period, and then suddenly we saw this major pump towards the upside, and a lot of people that turned bearish exactly within this zone, they bought back exactly here. And this is why it's really important in this accumulation phases, which might be extremely painful as we can see for the altcoins, because yes, Bitcoin dumps 10 or even 14%, and all of these altcoins are getting extremely crushed. But overall guys, we're here for the long run, and once again we saw this major pump, and a lot of people sold their good positions and the good entry prices they had exactly here through this bearish sentiment that we had in the markets. Actually just major FUD, fear, uncertainty, and this is what drives the market guys. And we also saw it exactly here where a lot of people thought that this is just a fake out and that we could dump even lower. No, once again we bounced off from the 61.8 level from the previous breakout point exactly towards the swing high, exactly as in this major consolidation phase. And yes guys, at the moment we are seeing this major consolidation. And once again, I don't think the market is going to do us this favor to dump the price of Bitcoin all the way back down, because remember, you can either consolidate over the price. This means a fast move towards downside to the very important moving averages, maybe to the 50 or even 100 moving average. But guys, we could also expect a consolidation over time, a long painful sideways move where a lot of people get frustrated and sell all of their positions. So guys, the message really is dollar cost average in these areas, because you never know when we're going to get this major breakout towards the upside. And why do I expect this major breakout? Let's go over to the even longer time frames on the monthly chart of Bitcoin. And yes guys, each and every candlestick represents 1 month. So we're going to go all the way back in the year 2012 where we saw the first Bitcoin halving, and afterwards guys, we saw this parabolic run towards the upside. This lasted exactly 395 days. But remember, this was all the way in the year 2012 where the price movement of Bitcoin was round about the $18 level and pumped all the way up to the 1,200 US dollars. Here wasn't a lot of liquidity in the market, and that's why we saw the short bull market. But from the all-time high, we saw this bear market bottom. We pumped towards the Bitcoin halving, and yes, we saw the second Bitcoin halving in the year 2016, and afterwards we saw this parabolic run towards the upside, which lasted 548 days. And now we saw again an all-time high. We saw this bear market bottom exactly here, round about the 3,000 US dollar level, and then we started with this bullish move towards the halving. And here we had the third halving in May 2020, and afterwards we saw this parabolic run towards the upside, all the way to a new all-time high. And yes, this was once again after 549 days, exactly the same as in the previous bull market. So yes guys, at the moment we are still near the halving, where we always saw this consolidation phases, and also consolidation, and afterwards we saw this parabolic run towards the upside. And yes guys, this was only the beginning, this bullish move towards the halving, like we saw in the previous bull market, exactly here, and also here. So yes guys, you're still extremely early, because yes, this parabolic run towards upside, and not only for Bitcoin, most importantly for the altcoins that are going to see a major push towards upside. Yes, your altcoins are extremely down at the moment, but if we're going to see this move towards the upside, breaking out from this major range that Bitcoin is forming, guys, we could expect that some of these altcoins are going to move 100, 200 or even 300% in a single day or even week. So yes guys, this is only the beginning of this parabolic phase, because if we're going to go exactly 549 days in the future to the end of the bull market, like we saw it in the previous bull market, the end of the bull market is going to be roundabout in October. But yes guys, a lot of people will argue that we broke the all-time high, which didn't happen before. But yes guys, we could also expect that yes, this time we have all the institutions and these major whales entering the markets, corporations, countries, or even banks that are buying Bitcoin. Guys, we could expect this major run towards the upside, maybe even like in the year 2017, where we saw this major explosion towards the upside. But yes guys, we're going to take profits earlier, because we saw the break of the previous all-time high before the Bitcoin halving, and that's why I could expect, yes guys, we're going to take profits in April of next year. So yes, we still have this major run towards the upside. So guys, dollar cost average into Bitcoin, because yes, having more Bitcoin is ultimately our target. We're going to reach this target through diversifying our Bitcoin into altcoins. So let's go over to the total 3 market cap, because exactly here we had the previous halving and we saw this major pump towards the upside for the total 3 market cap. This means all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin and also Ethereum had this major pump towards the upside of 1,824%. And yes guys, we're at this accumulation phase. Yes, the total 3 market cap is roundabout at 600 billion at the moment, but we can see that this major resistance point. But if we're going to break this major resistance and also the previous high for the total 3 market cap, we could expect this major altcoin season. And yes, we could expect that we're going to see a major altcoin season, maybe even the biggest altcoin season. But let's go over to my favorite altcoin, which is Solana, on the weekly chart, and we can see exactly here, this was the previous Bitcoin halving. We saw this consolidation, and afterwards guys, we saw this major explosion for Solana. Yes, we went up 44,000%. Guys, maybe we're not going to see this major pump of 44,000%, but I could expect that we're at least going to come all the way up to the 1,000 US dollar level, which is going to be my conservative price target for Solana within this bull market, because we're even hearing rumors that BlackRock is going to apply for a Solana ETF. So this could be huge guys, and that's why I'm heavily invested into Solana. And at the moment we can see, yes, maybe we're having this 24% correction exactly here, but you're not going to catch the exact bottom in this consolidation phase. So the best thing is going to be dollar cost average into these firm projects, because yes, your altcoin portfolio might be extremely down, but if you're going to invest into strong, solid and reliable projects with fundamental values and also use cases, guys, you're going to expect a major pump towards the upside, and you're not going to catch the exact bottom and also the breakout, because remember, I do expect we're going to get the sideways consolidation, and yes, maybe we're even going to come all the way back down towards the 61.8 level, which is also going to be my worst case scenario, that we're going to close a weekly candle back above this major range. And yes, maybe we could even expect the spike all the way back down to get this 23% correction all the way to the 78.6. But remember, if we're going to see this break of this major important level, this is going to be an extreme fast move. But ultimately, my bullish case for Bitcoin is going to be that we're going to stay within this range, maybe bounce at the 38.2 and see this breakout from this major range. And once we're going to break the previous all-time high, we're going to be in price discovery mode. And ultimately, guys, this is going to mean that your altcoin portfolio is going to pump several 100%. So use this opportunity and dollar cost average into major projects. And if you want to trade all of these moves, go down in the video description below where you'll find all my links where you receive a major deposit bonus. And if you want to trade without any KYC, make sure to sign up to BloFin. But guys, most importantly, dollar cost average into these major projects, because we could expect a major parabolic run and you're still at the beginning of this major parabolic phase. So yes, make sure to smash up the like button and subscribe, but most importantly, be for crypto, and we see each other in the next video.